Hey babe, welcome to Sunkissed and Stirred. I'm Sydney, your host, a city girl turned coastal soul who's just figuring it out like everyone else. Around here, we talk therapy, healing, love, and confidence, all with a side of laughter and maybe a little bit of tequila. It's real, it's messy, it's all part of that golden hour glow we're chasing. So grab a drink, get comfy, and let's dive in.
Welcome back to another episode of Sunkissed and Stirred, the podcast where we talk healing in the sun, a little mental health, and of course, a side of tequila. Today's episode is a special one because I'm flipping the mic and sitting in the host seat to interview my favorite human, my sister. We're diving into everything from career pivots and finding yourself to growing through grief and keeping your light shining through it all. We've lost our parents, but we found so much strength and laughter in our sisterhood. And if you know my sister, you already know she's the brightest soul in any room, goofy, grounded, and unapologetically herself. So grab your glass, get cozy in the sun, and join us for an honest conversation about resilience, love, and a little sisterly chaos. This is Sunkissed and Stirred, sisters, sunlight, and strength. Let's get into it. So the tables have turned. Sid is in the hot seat today for this episode. And how does it feel to be on the other side of the
It's
mic?
gonna be fun. I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I feel like, I love getting to know somebody else, but I want people to know who I am too.
Yeah.
So I think this
You
will be
run
fun.
the show here, so
Right.
yeah.
Like, let's just get it over
They
with.
have to. So for anybody who doesn't know you yet,
Yeah.
let's do like a sun-kissed in 60 seconds.
Okay.
Who are you? What are you about?
Okay.
What do you do?
Obviously, my name is Sydney. I am 24 years old. I am an Aquarius through and through. 100% a water sign. I love reading. I love being at the beach. I love being in the sun. I love being in water. End of story.
Literally.
I love dogs. As you can see, Demi's here. And then honestly, I just love being funny and having a fun time, joking around, doing all of that.
Yeah.
Just being carefree.
Silly, goofy girl.
Yeah.
I know. Well, you've always been so unapologetically yourself. And that's one of my favorite things about you. Literally, I always joke and tell people she came out of the womb like this. Sid has always been Sid.
Mm-hmm.
And where do you think that comes from? Where do you think that confidence is from?
Honestly, I feel like I've gotten asked that question before.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just honestly who I am.
Who you are.
Yeah. And I feel honestly too, my hearing loss has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm so different already from everybody else. I've never thought of it like that, but I have just always thought, you know what, I'm different, so I'm gonna be me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not
yeah.
Nobody can relate to me.
No.
You know what I mean? So I feel meaning nobody can relate with my hearing loss. So I, if somebody's gonna judge me, then what's it to you?
You've always said that too. You've always looked at other people like they're crazy if they were to look at your hearing loss differently.
Oh, don't look at me differently because I can't hear you.
Literally,
you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I think for me, it's always been something that I've internally struggled with it, but I've never made it a thing.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? I've never I'm not screaming on, the skyscrapers in Pittsburgh.
No.
What's going on?
No.
You know what I mean? I've never been that type of person to blast out that.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you do notice it, and maybe I haven't told them, and you're looking at me differently, now I have even more.
Right.
So that's typically whenever I'm just okay.
You've never let that define you though. No. If anything, I think you've always used that almost as your superpower.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because growing up, it was different because my family would be where's her hearing aids? Where's this? Where's that?
Almost harsh.
Yeah, she might struggle in school. She might do this. She might do that. And it's I have never, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean to like toot my own horn by any means,
Right.
but like I am super smart. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
I love like learning. I love learning about new things.
Mhm.
So for me, it was like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you're challenging me. Like I'm going to
Mhm.
use it against you.
Have you ever felt like you were different, or was
Absolutely.
that something that you were like, oh, this is just all I know? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I think whenever I was younger, I did. But the older
Mhm.
I got, the better I didn't feel different.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, my best friend, Braylon, like, of 20 years, like, she's never looked at me differently for
No,
it. You know what I
absolutely
mean?
not.
Like, the older I got, the more, like, it was, like, normal.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? No, like, she's, like, one of us. Like, she isn't different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, I feel like as I was in elementary school, yeah, because, like, kids have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
You know, kids are weird and they
Kids
think,
are
like,
rude. Yeah.
rude, weird, and, like, just weird.
No filter.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, they'll think of a lot of questions. They're curious. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like that was always the thing. And not to mention, like, when I was growing up, like, for those of you who might know and some of you might not, like, hearing aids, there's like, I'm hearing impaired in both ears.
Mhm.
So I have bilateral sensory neural hearing loss, which is like a tizzy to think of.
It is.
But when I was growing up, teachers would wear microphones that connected to my hearing aids so that I could hear them better.
And like directly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now that ended probably when I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
I did not want no microphone, no nothing when I was in high school.
Oh, really? Like you wanted?
I was adamant.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
spoke for myself on that. Mom and Dad were actually pissed at me that I took that away from myself.
Yeah.
They were like, why would you do that? And I was like, no.
Did you think that you needed that?
No.
Okay.
Well, also in Cornell, too.
It's so small already.
Yeah, I mean, nobody really, like, it was more like college style in high school.
Yeah.
Like,
I
in
see
a
what you're
sense,
saying,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? It wasn't like, in elementary, you're going from reading to math to science to social studies, and you're getting lectures in elementary school.
Yeah.
Playing games and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it's different.
Versus, like, in high school, like, English class, we had a paper due. She was giving us 3 days to write it.
Right.
And she might go over a little lecture.
But it wasn't anything that,
No.
like, yeah.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, though.
Yeah. I feel like it was just always, like, different with the microphone. But the older I got, the much more different it is.
Well, I think like you are such a good example that like just because you have a disability does not make you different, or it doesn't make you less than. Like you have always been able to do exactly what you wanted to do and be exactly who you wanted to be.
Exactly.
Even more so, I think.
Yeah, I think more so now. I think it's because I'm so carefree.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't care.
You have set that tone, though. You know what I mean? Like you are I think the only person that has really been able to make that happen is you.
Yeah, and I mean also too, like, Mom and Dad never looked at me differently.
No.
Like some of our other family, yeah. But
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Honestly, like,
Well, and people would like, I think like family wise, because you kind of touched on it, would kind of look at you as like, oh, she's in her own little world because she can't hear. It's like, no, she's in her own little world because
I really don't care.
That's who she is.
Yeah.
Like you always have beat to your own drum. You know what I mean? Like that is truly who you are, hearing or non-hearing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's
just
who
you are.
Always so I don't care.
Yeah, you just who you are.
And like my family really thought like I was crazy.
Well, I think that people don't like that. Like people are like, why does she get to be who she is whenever I can't?
Yeah.
It's their own insecurities.
Absolutely.
You know?
And I mean, it sucks, but
it is.
You can change.
Well, with that being said, you're such a bright and goofy energy and you always have been. So how do you stay grounded in who you are whenever things have been heavy?
So honestly, like staying grounded is like definitely something that's hard. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people like you carry what you've been through. And some people it affects differently. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, we've been through so much that like at the end of the day, like I am good for checking in with myself, especially now.
For
I
sure.
mean, because like I mentioned before, like I'm in therapy. I love my therapist. I check in with her every week.
Shout out Stacy.
I freaking love her
Shout out.
so much. Like she's literally my rock in my life right now. But like I check in with her weekly.
Yeah, which
And I
is
think,
great.
yeah, and I think that honestly is like my ritual because I see her the same day every week, same time.
Yes.
That's like the day I like check in, reset.
That's your
It's the
self-care.
beginning of the week, but the end of the week too. So it's kind of like I can loop her in all the crazy.
Yeah. But it also like sets the tone for the rest of your week.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you guys can talk about like something to think about for that week or like what to focus on bettering or whatever the case may be.
Exactly. And I'm good at like I've always been like a person that can be alone.
Yeah.
I've never struggled to be by myself.
Right.
Like I could just really be in my own world. Like and whenever I'm by myself, especially living with like you and Tiff, like there's always someone here.
For sure.
So whenever I get that like alone time, it's like a whole woo-saw.
It's like a regroup.
Yeah, and I just like honestly, the one day I went to the beach by myself. I was there for like 6 hours, 7 hours.
Yes.
And I was just like soaking up all the
time of your life.
Yeah.
Well, with this current season in your life, if it were to be a cocktail, what would be in it and what would you name it?
Oh my gosh, that is such a good question. Honestly, you can never go wrong with tequila. I'd probably add lime juice into it. Lime or orange juice. Fresh.
Oh, yes, yes.
And then I'm a soda girl.
Little bubbly.
Yeah. So I'd probably add soda water with a rim of tahini.
A little spice.
Fresh and spicy.
That is good. That's good.
And name it? I don't know. That's a toughie.
Yeah, you might have to sit on that.
Yeah, I honestly would probably name it like something. I don't know. Let's come back to that.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
It needs to be super creative.
Yeah.
No, I feel that. So what does it mean for you to be sun-kissed? Not just like literally, but emotionally, spiritually. Like what does that mean to you?
I honestly think it's more of like being one with nature and water. Like obviously as an Aquarius, I'm a water girl, but like I have always found it so like the word serenity like comes to me.
For sure.
Like calm, serenity. Like I just see sand dunes. I call it beach grass, pampas,
right, whatever.
Yeah. And then like just the waves. Like it's just so calming to me to be one with nature.
A breath of fresh air for sure.
Especially with the sun. Like, you know what I mean? I just like when I feel like sun kissed.
Like
I love it. Yeah, it's a warm hug. Honestly,
literally.
It's so calming.
It
is.
It's
a really warm hug.
It is, yeah. Well, taking it back, so you've gone through, or you went from shaking cocktails to crunching numbers.
Who would
what? I know. So from being a bartender to going into the banking field.
Yeah.
What inspired that shift?
So, I mean, I'm going to be 100% real. Transparent, like it's raw. It's all natural here.
It's all natural.
I mean, when we first moved here, firsthand, I was unemployed for 2.5 months.
Yeah.
I was starting to lose purpose in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, okay, like after applying. Not to mention it was slow season too.
Yeah, which was really hard.
So Aunt Nikki sends me this little job application.
Literally. After you had applied to other places.
Yeah,
Right.
a million
Okay.
other places. Like, I mean, at one
To
point
bartend.
on my Indeed, I had like 50 applications.
Right.
But the thing is, off topic real quick, nobody takes down their Indeed ads. And I
Yeah.
learned that through this season.
So after they'll hire whoever,
They will
they'll
not.
just
Yeah,
keep
but they have
it.
to pay for it. So they're losing money.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Anyways, but back on topic.
Mm-hmm.
So she sends me this application, and I go, what do I look like being a banker?
Yeah.
What do I look like being a banker?
I know. Just because it's such a huge
Shift.
Yeah, such
Like,
a difference.
I've been around money. I can count money all day. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't want to,
Right. But sending domestic wires and
well, even just the 9 to 5 life
is totally
different from the 5 to whenever.
Yeah, like in my job application, I had to answer questions, like mathematical questions.
Oh wow.
Like I had to do algebra questions. I mean,
Yikes.
luckily, I picked up a thing or two in high school.
Thank God.
You know what I mean? But I just never thought I would be doing what I am doing now.
Yeah.
But do I enjoy it? A little bit. I do enjoy the numbers aspect.
Yeah.
I never was a girl who loved math in high school.
No.
I always hated it. But I don't know what it is now. I'm like, I am about crunching a number. Mm-hmm. I'm about helping somebody figure something out.
For sure.
Meaning you got screwed, let's figure it out. Before you leave, we're gonna get the answer for you.
Well, does the chaos and connection do you miss that chaos and connection from the bartending world, or does this feel more aligned to you?
Well, obviously I'm so dramatic.
Yeah.
So I miss the drama at the bar.
For sure.
With the customers.
Yeah.
The tea I got was so hot.
Your regulars there.
Too.
Yeah.
I miss them so much. Shout out to all of you. I miss you.
Yeah.
But do I think the chaos is similar? Yeah, because I've had some crazy stories.
For sure.
I definitely you wouldn't think that some of the questions that are being asked really happen in real life.
Oh my gosh, I know. You can't make this stuff up.
You can't. No.
Well, what lessons did bartending teach you about people that still stick with you now?
Always listen to the person.
Yeah.
A lot of people, customer service, the customer's always right.
Right.
That was always something that was hard for me. Yeah. But now I'm I had this lady come in at the bank, some stuff happened to her account. Mm-hmm. And she's crying at my desk. And I'm like, babe, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You're not leaving until this is taken care of. Yeah. She brought me back flowers and cookies. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I'm a human before I am an employee.
You put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah.
I think in both careers you've seen people at their most vulnerable. Yeah. Yeah, so I think you could definitely, true. Take that from both.
Yeah, I've done bartended weddings, I've bartended graduation parties. I've been at the bar when somebody just got divorced. Yeah. Just got cheated on.
Or lost somebody.
Yeah, and same at the bank.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, what surprised you most about yourself after making that career change?
I don't know. Well, actually, okay, I would say what surprised me the most was probably when I realized that I could do it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I didn't think I had it in me. Yeah. To be there and be fully business. Because again, everybody knows me. I'm just this girl who's carefree, wants to have fun, laugh, hee hee ha ha.
And more lax, especially in a bar setting, you can cuss and you can say whatever you gotta say.
Right,
Like,
but I mean, in reality,
yeah, you almost have to filter that.
I have to put myself on this like persona that I'm the one who's handling your financials.
Do you find that a little more draining than?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My job is draining. I will 100% say that.
Yeah. Because bartending is draining physically, where in the bank, like, it's more of like that mental drain. So
Yeah, like, I mean, because you have to call people and, not really like every day, but,
send emails and all that stuff.
dude, like, I asked ChatGPT no, we don't even use ChatGPT at work. We use Copilot through Microsoft. Okay. Givenchy does better.
Yeah, Baby G is.
I named my ChatGPT Givenchy, and Copilot does not do me right.
Yeah.
I sent an email and I hit send. I proofread it briefly, but I was in the middle of doing stuff, and I sent this email. I looked like a stupid idiot. I said, "Why would you ever make me sound like that?" So I had to freaking hurry up and undo it. Couldn't do it. It already sent.
Oh my gosh.
It's just destroying my life.
Craziness. Well, what's one thing that's helped you find confidence in the new space, though?
I mean, I'm very confident with like, trying to find the answer. Like, I mean, meaning like I'm good with like, you try and sell me a car and I sign a loan, like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Especially mortgages. Like, not that I'm planning on buying a house anytime soon, but like just the reality of rates and like, investing your money long term, like not in the stock market, but like in like, how to budget and save and stuff like that. I'm like starting to like really understand the whole mental behind it.
Yeah.
A lot of people just check along life and not save, but like, like certificates of deposits and stuff like that, making your money.
To know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm starting to like really like understand.
It's crazy that it will be almost a year since you've been doing this. And you bartended for how long?
So I bartended for, what? I was 19 when I first started bartending.
So crazy.
18 or 19.
Because you were in high school when you started there.
Yeah, I worked there for literally, it would have been 8 years in June if I was still there.
So crazy.
Yeah. So I started as a hostess, then I went to serving, and then I became a bartender. I was bartending for probably almost 4 years.
So wild.
Yeah, and then I also worked at like High Hold.
Yeah.
And then I also have still Blondie's Mixology,
which is awesome.
Yeah, with private bartending. We run parties in Pittsburgh, and
so fun.
So much fun here. Or there, not here.
Right.
But I would eventually one day would love to bring it back, bring it down here.
Well, speaking of high school, you did your senior project on the Caring Place.
Yeah.
Which is basically for children's grief awareness. Why did you choose to focus on that?
So the Caring Place meant so much to our family. I mean, losing my mom at 16 and you were 25.
24.
24, yeah. It's crazy. Wow. We were both so young. And with that, I mean, we went there as a family. They broke you up into groups with your age range. And like if you were a parent, like you were with parents. But if you were a sister who was older, they put you in like your own group. And I was in my own group. They helped us a lot.
They did.
They helped us understand the word grief.
They were
and
great.
How heavy it was. And, how struggling is okay.
Yeah. It's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
Is their whole thing, and it's so true.
Yeah. So, then I met people who were younger than me going through this.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could cry now thinking about it, but it's so hard because when you're at such a young age, you don't understand a lot of things.
No.
You don't. So a lot of people also say, just get over it. Please don't ever tell me that.
Don't say that to literally anybody ever.
Anybody, let alone me.
Yeah.
I will literally fight you. But I feel like that's the thing. Like, I was so attached to like how they cared and everything. So like after all that was said and done, like I wanted to give back like to them for helping me and you and dad
and other people going through.
Yeah. So, you know, obviously like me and Maya, we both went through a similar thing.
Yeah.
We collabed and we did Children's Grief Awareness Day, which is like the Thursday before Thanksgiving every year.
Oh, wow, it's like
yeah, it's coming up. And so they do this thing. So we created t-shirts. We, you know, had everybody order t-shirts. We got like, you know, everyone in cahoots wear blue. The theme of the year was like something similar to like superheroes don't all wear capes.
Okay.
Like capes, something to do with that. I can't remember the exact theme, but so then before Children's Grief Awareness Day, we had an assembly. Because I mean, honestly, our school is super small, so we were able to host 10 through 12.
Which is great.
In an hour assembly. And we shared our stories. You know, the Highmark Caring Place got to, you know, go over everything what they do, and they like did icebreakers. It was so much fun. Like,
do you remember what it was like to go up there and share something so personal?
Oh my God. Honestly, I was scared. I was really scared. Also, too, that these stories are near and dear to my heart.
Well, everybody was so supportive. I remember whenever you got up there, I could like cry now, but somebody in the crowd, one of the kids, they were like, "You got this, Sid." Like, it was just so sweet.
Yeah, it was honestly like you know, our school is so small that you felt all the support around.
100%.
Even when mom died, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was so supportive. Like, everybody was just there. And in lieu of the senior project, it was so like, you know, everybody was so sorry, Demi's sleeping and dreaming, and she's kicking me, and she's stretching. I was like scared there for a second. But I think it was so surreal though. Like, once I shared my story, I was just like, you know what? Like, if this changes somebody's day, if this helps somebody, I've done my job. I've done what I wanted to do.
You definitely did.
You know, and I feel like too, it was so surreal too, because after that, the Caring Place invited me back to their place when they did their open house. I was in college. I drove home for the weekend, and like I came home on, it was like Friday or Thursday or something like that, and they had me do a speech in front of all the schools. And I mean, the whole room was packed. It was packed.
And this was of people who you didn't know, unlike the high school. Yeah,
I did not know them. I mean, it's on YouTube still. You just search my name.
Yeah.
It'll come up. And I mean, it was just crazy.
Me and Dad were so proud of you.
Thank you. Like, Dad was like, I remember him saying, "You got a standing ovation."
You did.
And I was like, I can't even believe that.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. And like, I mean, still some of them, like, I was volunteering after that too.
Yeah. What did you learn about grief through that experience?
Grief is heavy. Grief is a lifelong thing.
It is.
Grief is emotional. It is everything you hate to feel. I hate to say that. Like, that's the only way to put it in words.
It's just hard.
It's just heavy. like, I feel like grief has always been a touchy subject in general for people because,
Yeah.
like, mental health wasn't a big thing growing up, like, when we were kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Within the last 10 years, mental health has become an actual topic of discussion.
It's definitely, like, not where it should be, but it's getting better for sure.
It is. So, it is so heavy in the sense of, like, you know, it's okay to say now, I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm depressed today.
Literally.
I'm sad today. I am this. I am that. It's okay to say that. And I feel like
Right.
it took me so long to admit to myself that I'm allowed to say that. And I'm allowed to, like, be upset and I'm allowed to be sad. But
Like,
I
feel
know
it
that
out.
grief is okay. It's
It
okay
is.
to be upset. It's okay to want to cry, to go through all these feelings.
Yeah.
And you know, grief is long lasting. You're going to go through it in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. How do you deal with moments that remind you of mom and dad, where you're, like, grieving in the thick of it, like birthdays, holidays, milestones? Like, how do you deal with that?
I don't even know, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like so with dad's 1 year just passed, mom's was 8 years.
So
I feel like
crazy.
mom's is, like, almost expected now because,
Yeah.
like, we've been doing it for 8 years.
8 years is crazy.
That is nuts.
It is.
But dad's, I just felt like I was just like, wow. Like, I remember just sitting, like, I got home from work that day.
It's still
And
a shock.
and I sat
Yeah.
on the couch and I was just like, wow.
I know. Time is so weird.
It is.
Mhm.
And I think what also helps me is, I mean, I'm more of this than you are. I go through pictures. I go through videos
Yeah.
all the time.
It's, like, hard for me.
Yeah, it is really hard for you. But I hold on to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I do miss, like, all the time, like, you know, sitting on the phone with dad, like, bullshitting with him.
I know.
And just, like, mom driving me to school.
I know.
You know what I mean? I miss mom packing my lunches. And that's the thing, I never got to enjoy mom as an adult. So I feel like I'm holding on to the stuff with dad as an adult, and I'm holding on to the stuff with mom as a child.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, do you ever catch yourself doing or saying something where you're like, oh, that's so mom, or dad would have said that?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I am more my father's child than my mom's.
Yeah.
I'm literally walking Bob. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to say it, but
you are.
I speak a lot of dad.
You do.
Like, because of the comedy.
Yes.
The funniness, the sarcasm and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, yeah, that's totally what dad would say.
Yeah. Like, you're like, I am my father's
And then when there's tea going on, I sound like mom.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know what I mean? I'm
for
like,
sure.
Wait, what?
I know.
She was in it all the time.
I know you say, like, you're so dad, which you are, obviously, but you do remind me so much of mom,
Which
too.
is crazy.
I know. Me too.
You remind me a lot of mom.
I know. She was my girl.
Yeah, she was.
Do you ever feel like mom or dad still show up for you, like, in little moments or signs or anything like that?
Yeah. In sunsets for sure.
Oh my
when
gosh,
we are watching
yeah.
sunsets, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And I think too, like, you know, I don't dream of them often.
Me either.
So, like, the fact that I had a dream of dad, like,
Big
I'm
deal.
just like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I literally, like, wrote it down in my journal.
Well, and red cardinals are, like, our
Absolutely for
thing for mom.
Yeah.
Miller Lite is our thing for dad.
Yeah. Well, and the other day, it was random. A blue jay. And remember, dad would always say on the deck, like,
oh, that blue jay,
blue
yeah.
jay.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, look at that blue jay.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
maybe that's, like, them.
was that you?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just
literally.
Come over here real quick.
I know. What is something about mom or dad that you wish people knew more about?
Oh my God. My dad was the funniest person alive.
Yeah.
And my mom was so artistic. She
Yeah.
was a hooper. She was a low-key poet out of
Literally.
nowhere.
Literally.
Like, I feel like I didn't know that until after she passed.
We would find like little like
Poems.
and stories that she would write, which is like such a like what a beautiful gift
Oh,
to
yeah.
have now of hers,
Yeah,
you know.
we have it here with us, you know.
Uh-huh.
My mom could draw like crazy. She was
Mhm.
so good.
Yeah.
So some of that, like, I wish that I got more of, like, to see that.
Mhm.
And like also like my dad was low key like a fixer.
Yeah.
Like he could fix anything that was broken.
For sure.
It didn't matter what it was. So I miss like those kind of things. And like I'm like that they were the coolest. Like I don't care what anyone says. Like my parents were cool.
They
Even though
were pretty cool.
sometimes they were like annoying, but
Who isn't?
yeah, but
Yeah.
honestly they were the coolest. Like even seeing pictures of them when they were younger, like
Yeah.
when they first started dating, it's
So weird.
crazy.
I know. It's crazy to see them like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, no wonder why we're so cool.
exactly. Like hello,
Well, we're 8 years apart and we act like
twins.
sometimes. Yeah. When do you feel like you feel the age gap the most, and when does it like disappear for you?
When you're yelling at me, I feel it the most.
When do I yell at you?
The other day when I choked on accident. But anyways, I mean, I feel it. Yeah, like whenever you're like being maternal,
Yeah.
like that's when I feel our age difference. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like honestly, like when you're being my mom.
Yeah.
But other than that, I really don't feel it.
No.
Like I
No.
really don't.
Me either.
That's the only difference that it is. Like other than that, I don't feel it at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you think about everything that we've been through, how do you think that's shaped our bond?
I think it really did bring us a lot closer. I
Yeah.
mean, not that we weren't close young when we were kids. I mean, we were. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like we were super close when
Mhm.
we were kids.
Mhm.
But I feel like the older and older we got,
Mhm.
I feel like we're more and more inseparable.
I know. I know.
It's like really
Seriously.
hard.
It
It's like weird
is.
how like crazy. Like I didn't think that the older we got, the more.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it'd be a little bit opposite.
Well, I think because whenever you were younger, I don't know, I think it was like more apparent of the age gap. So it was like obviously we're close, but like we
Yeah.
couldn't like hang out the way we do
Yeah, like
now.
you weren't taking a 5-year-old to the movies.
I
with
think I
you.
have. Yeah, I think I
You're like, I
did.
think I have. But
Yeah.
like, with
But
your
it's
friends to go
different.
see like,
Like we're not going shopping like
Yeah.
how we do now
or
and
we're not
stuff.
going to the drive-in to see it ends with us. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like we do things like that now.
For sure.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Well, was there a moment when you realized I wasn't just your sister, I was your best friend?
Oh my God, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it was whenever I was like 5. Honestly, because who can remember whenever they're like a baby?
Nobody. Yeah.
When I was 5, I mean, it's just all started there. I knew that I didn't want to let you go. I knew that I wanted to be with you all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I knew that you were more than my best friend and you were more than my sister. Like you were half of me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, what's one thing that you've learned from me that you'll never forget?
Honestly, you have always been so good for like validating me, but in the same breath, you have always told me like whenever I do have like those moments like where I'm not like carefree, like when I'm like in my head, you literally all I hear is just stop, like be you. Just be you and authentically you, and like you always have made me be more myself. You know what I mean? Like, you've let me let that guard down too. Like,
Yeah.
and I think you've helped me a lot with that. More ways than you can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Cutie. What's the one thing that you hope that I've learned from you?
To be you.
Yeah.
Authentically you.
That's important.
Yeah. And I've always wanted you to just, like, not worry about what other people think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've just always wanted you to, like, just be like me. Like, just carefree.
Like me.
You know what I mean? Like, just, like, you know,
Yeah.
because you're in such a hard industry too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's where I want you to, like, take it to. You know, just, like, screw them. It's me. You know what I mean?
Well, when you think about how far we've come, what makes you most proud of us?
I mean, I think how we both have, like, stuck through it all.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, have we argued? Yeah, have we fought through it all? But honestly, that's typical. But I mean, we really have never let anything break us. And that's what I'm proud of.
Me too.
Because we have sat down and had heavy conversations.
Yeah.
I mean, down to family, friends, everything. We've had heavy conversations
Yeah.
and we've never let anyone break us.
I know. I agree.
I mean,
agree.
I'm
Clock that.
right.
So when you look at who you are today, what part of you feels most healed?
None.
Stop.
Honestly, I feel like a part of me that feels the most healed is my mental health. Like, finally, like, putting myself first was the big thing because I'm such a big heart and, like, big caregiver. I just want everybody else to be fine, but I don't have to be fine. Like, that doesn't make sense, you know?
No, yeah, you've always, like, put everybody's comfortability in front of yours, but I think you're, like, starting to get better at.
So I think that's, like, the part that I'm, like, starting to heal is, like, my mental health. So putting myself first has been, like, the biggest thing.
Yeah. What's bringing you peace right now?
I mean, just honestly, like, that, like, alone time, like, going to, like, the beach and just, like, being one with, like, myself. And honestly, bringing me peace is just, like, being, like, around good energy.
I agree.
I have, like, completely stripped a lot of the negative energy out of my life.
It feels good.
Yeah. I mean, and moving has a big play in that.
It does. Yeah. Well, if you could give one piece of advice to somebody learning to heal, what would it be?
Validate your feelings.
That's a good one.
Validate your feelings, put yourself first. Those are two of the biggest things.
Yeah.
If you invalidate yourself, you're never going to heal.
Yeah.
Because you can't, what you're feeling is what you're feeling.
Yes.
No one can change that. No one can tell you how you're feeling.
Yeah, I agree. Finish this sentence. When, oh wait, no, sorry, hold on. Okay, finish this sentence. I feel most sun-kissed and stirred when
I'm on the beach.
Oh, that's a good one. I have a little game for us to play actually. So, each one of us is going to take a turn asking. If the other doesn't want to answer, then they have to sip their coffee.
Okay. Said drink.
Who's more dramatic? You
Me.
for sure. Who's the better driver?
Me.
What's something I do that secretly annoys you?
Whenever I'm talking to you and you're on your phone and you pretend like you're listening and you're not.
What's one of your most embarrassing drunk stories?
Falling asleep on a bench in North Shore.
For sure. Who would survive longer on a deserted island?
Absolutely me.
What is your toxic trait?
being dramatic.
For sure. One word to describe our sister dynamic.
Beautiful, crazy.
Oh, two, but okay. What do you love most about being my sister?
Being your other half.
Mhm. Okay, so to close this up, I just have a couple more questions.
Yeah.
If a mom and dad could hear us right now, what do you think they would say?
They're probably so proud of us, and they raised us to be so close, so they're glad that we have each other. They're probably like, I'm glad that they have each other.
I know, I couldn't imagine
Not.
not having.
I would be boring without you.
I would be a hot mess.
Right.
And what do you hope people listening take away from our story?
You're not guaranteed another day.
Mm-mm.
And I feel like, when you're thinking, you're sitting there, make that call. Stay close to your siblings, your family, your parents, your friends. Make that call.
For sure.
Just live, laugh, and just have fun.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having me
Oh my gosh, of course, thank
interview
you.
you. This was fun.
Yeah, so much fun. And I hope that you enjoyed today. Another sister hug from us. And I can't wait to see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.